Hey, 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 what's going on, world? This is Queen Aishah, and thank you so much for joining me for another dope episode of I Know Dope People. And my guest today is one of my favorite people, hilarious Kiana Dancie. She is from Ohio, but lives in the Atlanta, Georgia area and is joining us from Houston, Texas. We're going to have a great time talking about all the wonderful, awesome, and amazing things she has going on and has been a part of. Before we do that, we're going to do some Queens Quickies, okay? So I don't know if you all heard, this article was shared with me by my sister, Razia. And I don't know if you know or if you're excited or what your feelings are. I'm going to express to you my feelings. So a cervical cancer charity has rebranded the vagina as, yes, the vagina, the vajayjay, whatever you all call it, your handbag, your pocketbook, all of that. It has been rebranded as the bonus hole. I'm not really sure about how you feel about that. This is all not to offend the transgender community. Now, I'm cool with everybody. I know a lot of people say it. I'm cool with everybody, grew up around everybody, do what you do. However, what about offending natural women that were born with a vagina, and that's what we know it as, a vagina? A bonus hole to me just sounds so vulgar. It just like, this is like my magic. This is my magic. This is where creation is made, not only human beings, but my sacred creation of everything that I birthed and put out into the universe. So a bonus hole just sound a little street trashy. So y'all can share your thoughts and let me know what you all feel about that. And y'all can Google the article if y'all don't believe me. The other thing I want to share with you, this is a meme that I saw about being spanked. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Geraldine, my mother's name is Geraldine, so you know she beat her kids. It's 6 of us. She said she had to get us before we got her. So they shared this meme of this is the reason we weren't disrespectful as kids, as the kids are today growing up, because we got the broom, the extension cord, a stick. I don't even know what the little black thing is, if it's part of a vacuum cleaner, the slipper, a hand, all of those things. We got the switch, go get the switch from the tree, all of those things we got spanked with. Now, I know some people say, oh, don't spank, don't, I get it, and I know where it comes from and all of that. But I think a good ass whooping or a good scare 2-3 o'clock in the morning will do the kids some good. That's how I feel. That's my thing. So I think a good spanking, that was a cute meme. I agree. Something else I wanted to share with y'all. This is just a FYI. I am a Amazon girl. It is Prime deals were today and yesterday. And I bought two things that I need, because They not gonna get me. They not gonna get me spending all my money yesterday and today, and I do it all year long. So I was like, okay, I really need this. You got to monitor yourself, and they be trying to drop the deals. I ain't gonna lie. When this show was over, I am with something that I was like, oh, I think I need that. I think I might get a good deal on that. I want one of those, the whole room essential oil thingy thing. I already have like two. I just need another one. That's it. That's all I'm saying. All right, y'all. For my special guest today, Dr. Kiana Dancie. She is out of Ohio and lives here in the Atlanta, Georgia area. She was one of the original hosts of TV One Sister Circle that came on, I believe it started in 2017. I actually had the opportunity to go to the live taping of the show. She was just honored with a doctorate degree, an honorary doctorate degree in June. She also has received honorees from the White House for doing so much work in the community. So the Biden administration actually gave her an award. So she's a recipient of the President's Lifetime Achievement Award from the Biden administration. She has an international woman empowerment conference that is happening here July 22nd, which is her 1-year anniversary of starting this empowerment conference. It's called Baggage Claim. And it's like a one-woman show, candid conversation, empowerment, discussion, all in one. And this all stemmed from her sharing her story of being a child molestation survivor. And she turned her pain into purpose. And more importantly, she is teaching others how to do the same through laugh therapy and candid conversations designed to help attendees start their healing process. Also, she got a lot going on, right? So she's a comedian, she's an actress, she's an author. Her book that she has out is called Bye Bye Bags: Learning to Laugh to Lighten Our Load. And she also is an owner and operator of the CPR cell phone repair franchise. Her location is here in the Duluth, Georgia area. She's a proud mama's girl and a big sister who enjoys spending time with her family. Please welcome my friend, my sister in the comedy community village, Dr. Kiana Dancie.
Girl, you was reading that thing. I said, who is that? Who is she talking about?
I want to get right. That's right. Sometimes you be like, that's me. I did that.
That's me, girl. That's me. Hey,
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you for your yes. I'm so happy that I was able to get you in, because in December, I was like 3 months into my podcast, and I wanted to have you, but our schedules didn't work. As soon as I saw your email, I said, no, I got to get her in.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
I think that what you're doing is straight amazing. It's wonderful. In our community, a lot of times we have too much secrets and shame behind things that were done to us as victims, and we don't want to talk about them. So I think that when we get in a circle where we are supported and loved and we're able to share those things, that makes it even more powerful, and it helps to lighten the load of our healing. So
absolutely.
Awesome. So please tell us about Baggage Claim in your own words, how it came about, and what the attendees can expect.
Yeah, so I hate that I have these glasses, but I'm gonna take them off because I got a facial today. I don't have no makeup on, so I'm being real clean and fresh face. But the reason why I said that is because this whole movement was triggered by a plastic surgery that I got. I got the bags under my eyes removed, and it looked good. I have eyeliner on. Look good, child. I took my lashes off, but I got the bags under my eyes removed. And it's a surgery starts with a B. I don't even know the name of it. It starts with B. I can't pronounce it. But the doctor, Dr. Wright Jones, did my surgery. He did a phenomenal job. And literally, it was a vanity surgery. I got the bags removed because I wanted to look younger. I wanted to look prettier. And I got it done on the show called Atlanta Plastics. So as I was healing, I was laying in my bed. I had bandages over my eyes. There was nothing that I could do but lay there and pray and talk to God. Mm-hmm. And I said, Lord, I need you to heal me younger and prettier because I got things to do. And he said, that's fine. He said, you will be younger. You will look prettier, but you're ugly on the inside. You got work to do. And I said, what? And now I'm sitting up. Who you talking to? And he said, you. He said, you can be mean, you can be dismissive, you can be disrespectful, you can be unaccountable. He said that you can be all those things and I don't like it. Fix it. So as I'm laying there, I have bandages over my eyes. There's nothing else that I can do but start working on my internal baggage. As I'm healing externally, I made the decision that I wanted to unpack the internal baggage that was not allowing me to show up and be my best self. And what does that look like? I carry my own bags. You carry your bags. Your viewers, they carry their bags. And all our bags, although they might be the same, we carry them differently.
That's right.
So, I'm a child molestation survivor. I lost my dream job on Sister Circle. I didn't go to second season, with the other girls. I didn't know that. No one told me. I just walked in one day, had a job. The next day I didn't. But then also, I was in a long-term relationship that did not materialize to marriage. Now, let's be clear. The man asked me multiple times to marry him, but I said no every time, sis. And it was always an escalation of desperation, girl. The man got caught cheating. He couldn't keep a job, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I made the decision that I didn't want to be there anymore, and I left. But here's what I would say. The enemy will have you believe. The enemy will have you to believe, whether that's the people in the street, the devil, whoever you want to deem your enemy. Right. The enemy will have you to believe that because you're not married and you don't have children by a certain age, something is wrong with you. Okay. So I had to start walking through that. It was a time that I believed that. There was a time that I was thinking, oh, I don't have kids. I'm not married. Something must be wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I chose, and I chose good. Yeah, I made the decision that I didn't want to do that. And so as I was healing and I started unpacking the baggage, I wrote a book called Bye Bye Bags, Laughing to Lighten the Load. And then after I wrote that book, I had another conversation. I said, God, what do you want me to do now? And he said, well, that's cute. You wrote a book. He said, but you're telling women to let go of their emotional baggage that they haven't even acknowledged that they have.
Oh, wow.
So that's where baggage claim came from. And baggage claim is just that. Just like we hear me say, we go to baggage claim to claim our baggage. It's a safe destination for women to claim, heal, and release from any emotional baggage that we all have carried. Some of us are carrying it. Some of us have dropped it. Some of us are in the beginning, middle, or the end phase of our healing, but we're all going through something.
That's right. Absolutely. And I think that you said that perfectly as far as with children, career, just because you were asked to be married. Should I marry this person just because it's like you should be like, oh, he asked to marry me. I'm so excited, So I think that all those things are important, whether it's molestation, whether I don't have children. I've never been married. Because my thing is, I used to say, well, they right. If a person's a certain age and they don't have children and they've never been married, something might be wrong with the person. Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, you've been married plenty of times. Yeah. I'm sorry, you've been asked to be married. To get married plenty of times in your mind, right? So
and I don't want to see. That's the other thing. Oftentimes we internalize people's expectations upon us as a failure, and see that is the thing. Because and I'm not saying I don't want to be married, nor am I saying that I don't want to have a child or have children. I mean, there's a true. I mean, numerous children across the country, across the world that are wanting to be adopted. So it's not over for me, nor is it over for you. The thing is, you have to make a decision that is right for you, that is right for you, right for me in the moment of my life. And at that time, that wasn't the man for me. At that time, I did not want to have a child. And I am good with the decisions that I have made.
Question. So have you seen your former fiance, or do you all keep in contact, communicate?
You being messy, but I like it.
No, I just general. No. It just came to me.
Well, yeah, okay. So he got married in December, and thank God he got married, because baby, when I tell you, I did not think that man was gonna marry that lady. I am so happy for him. I salute him. Congratulations, sis, you won. Thank you, and thank you. So, we run into each other because we oftentimes move in the same. We went to the same university, so sometimes we'll see each other at the alumni parties or events. To be honest with you, he got married in December and he called me in December. But I don't know what the call was about because I didn't speak to him. But I will tell you, I removed myself from the equation. Marry that woman. You got a good woman. She is willing and able. If she gonna jump that broom, baby, let me give you the broom.
Look, and me and Kiana, and this going off someplace else. We've had conversations. It was like maybe when I first moved here, we were at the Atlanta Comedy Theater in Norcross, and I had a ring on my wedding finger. You was like, Queen, well, how you want mine? You can't wear no ring. I was like, That ain't my truth. Matter of fact, I got a ring on it because I like jewelry. You understand? You was like, you can't. We've talked about our online dating escapade, girl. That's a whole nother
So
empowerment conference.
exactly. So I always say, don't wear a ring on that finger to say so that you can let the person know who may be interested in you know that you're not married. But then also the energy that you know that you can attract. I am single. I am open. I just feel like when you put a ring on that finger, it kind of closes you off to anybody that may be interested in you because when people look at you, there's a lot of assumptions that are made. You look at your ring finger, oh, she's married. Let me step back. But you know, and some people say that don't matter. Some people say men approach me anyway. I'm saying that's fine, and don't get me wrong, men and women cheat with rings on and off. I'm just saying, if the desires of your heart, this is my personal opinion, is to get married and to attract a man who is interested in marrying you, a man that is interested in courting you, I personally do not wear a ring on that finger. But again, if you're not necessarily conducting yourself as a wife, you ain't gonna get married anyway. So you heard me, girl.
Okay.
You know, I can call the truth the truth. Okay?
Dr. Dancie has spoken. So tell
Yes,
us
ma'am.
my Dr. Dancie. When I opened up social media, I was like, oh my God. So tell us about your honorary doctorate degree.
Yes. So, you know, first of all, it's funny when people say honorary because it's the connotation is as it's that I didn't work as hard for it.
Well,
And I
that's what
worked,
you got in your bio.
girl, I didn't know. I put it there out of respect of the university that gave it to me.
Gotcha.
And also, you know, I have some friends that literally paid for their doctorate. And, you know, I always say I paid for mine with sweat equity.
That's right.
I trained thousands of women to unpack their emotional baggage to become their best selves. And that is what my degree is in humanitarianism. So not only is that that I've coached women from letting go of their baggage to become their best selves. When I say from broken to whole, I'm talking about I also have over 5,000 hours of volunteer services. So, you know, although I may not have written the check, baby, let me tell you something. They wore me out for that thing. You know what I'm saying? And so some of the things and some of the women and some of my mentees, whew, I'll just say I earned that.
Well, congratulations.
Yes, ma'am. Traveling all over the world, doing my thing, speaking to, you know, on various platforms and working with different women of all backgrounds, speak multiple languages. I just got back from Ghana, tickling tummies, not only making people laugh, because you know this, Queen, that laughter is a prescription that we should take more often.
That's right. And sometimes this is what I say, we have to give the laughter we have to give the message with a little humor so it's easier for them to take the medicine, right?
Absolutely.
Just put a little, make it a little lighter for them. And sometimes people get it a different way. Sometimes what they say, the average person has to hear something maybe 6 or 7 times to apply it. You know, so I get it.
Yes. So I wear Dr. Kiana Dancie, that title proudly. I put a lot of work into that, and I'm very proud of the things that I've done. And you know, who would have thought? I would have never known, like from just getting a vanity surgery. You know, I just wanted to look younger and pretty, and that will open the door for me to write a book. And when I say laughing to lighten the load, let me tell you something, Queen, and all your viewers here, you have to understand that one thing that I've learned through the pandemic, through the 2 to 3 years, I don't know how many years y'all was locked down, but I was kind of locked down for 2 to 3 years. You know, many of us went through a life-altering situation in our life. Many of us was not sure, how do I come out? How do I deal? Now everything that I know that is regular, my life has changed. I, as a touring comedian, I can't go on the road. People who used to go out to work now have to work in their homes. Now you're seeing your partner more often. You're not even sure if you like that partner. You're not even sure if you like your kids. Now you hate your house. You're not sure if you're gonna get COVID. So many people suffered a mental break. And so when I tell you that life is so short, you cannot waste time worrying, having a woe is me. I grew up in a household where my mother allowed us 24 hours. Okay, you having a bad day? I'm gonna set the clock. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time. same place. And tomorrow, you better have your stuff together.
I know that's right.
Because you don't got time. I don't have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time. Because, like, look at this one. Look at this from this perspective. Let's just say, okay, fine, you need the 24 hours. You take the time to get your stuff together. You take the time to cry. You take the time to roll. Oh, woe is me. He left me. She, whatever it is. I lost my job. My edge is falling out. Whatever it is. But then you die on that 25th hour. You wasted 24 of your last hours on this earth having a woe is me moment that you can never get back.
That's powerful. And here's the thing, but people don't understand, because we are eternal. If you don't get the lesson in this lifetime, whatever way, however way you coming back in the next lifetime, you're going to repeat it. Just as you're here on this earth, when you don't get the lesson, it comes up and it shows up different in a person or a situation experience. Yeah. You're going to get it. So you have to choose to participate in the lesson.
Yes. And, you know, listen, life is good. And I say this all the time. And people always say, well, I don't have any baggage. I'm not going through anything. That's fine. Maybe you're not going through anything right now. Maybe you don't have any baggage that you're carrying currently. But I challenge you to continue to live. As long as you on this earth, you got breath in your chest and your feet are flat on the floor, your life is going to life. And when you turn one corner, it might be good. But you mess around and turn that corner again, it's something going to hit you dead in your face. And you need to be prepared to handle all of that. Because life does what it's going to do. Life don't stop until you're dead. The enemy is never off his spot. Never. His whole job is to plant a seed of insecurity and unsureness into you. That is what he is supposed to do. So while you on this earth, maximize your time. Do something, pour into somebody, celebrate somebody, do something that's just not about you.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. And my thing is I've learned, this is Reverend Michael Beckwith from Agape Spiritual Life Center in Los Angeles. He always says, we're here for one another. And I borrow that. We are here for one another. Some people, I'm doing. But what are you pouring into your community?
Yeah.
You're designer. But what Black business, somebody that looks like you and I, are you purchasing from them? Are you lifting them up? Like, what are we doing to support one another?
Right. Let me give you a great example. And I heard this and I thought that was interesting. Bishop Jake said that while we're on our earth, the whole objective should be reciprocity. What you give, what you receive, it should be cyclical. So I'm a real estate agent in Texas. I was able to get my real estate license in Georgia too. Only thing I had to do was take a test based on the reciprocation of being licensed in Texas. The reason why I use that example is as long as we are living, there is something else that we could be doing based on what we've already done.
Yeah.
For example, trees grow out the soil. If you don't like that example, I'm gonna tell you another example. Trees grow out the soil. The tree pulled from the soil. First of all, the seed went into the soil. The tree grew up into a little sapling or whatever you call it. Then the tree grew up, and then seeds dropped, and the flowers, then the leaves drop, and then it's turning over. That's reciprocal. If we're take, and I'm shaking my phone for a reason. Check. When do you give?
Yep. It has to have balance.
It has to have balance.
It has to have balance. And the thing about this is how we deplete ourselves. I learned something. I'm gonna share.
And each other.
For real. And you're supposed to give from your saucer. From your overflow, not from your cup. I love that. I learned this. And you hear different things, but this is so important to call back our energy.
Ooh.
Let me tell you something. I've been calling back my energy. Then I also went online and did research about it, because as performers, as creators, we're always here.
Yes.
Creating stuff just come up, and when you're creating, you can't even. It's just coming. And when you're on stage, you're doing so. My spiritual father said to me, he said, "Every eye that's on you, Aishah, is not for you." So when you come off stage, you have to know how to collect yourself back.
Yes.
Just in this moment, as I'm saying this to you, I'm getting what he said. I ain't gonna tell you how long ago he said that.
So I love that.
Collect your energy, pull yourself back. You call it from the north, the east, the south, and the west, and send everybody back their energy.
I love that. Let me challenge you. Let me challenge you and your viewers. I love the idea, and I use this all the time. You're not supposed to pour from your cup, but you pour from your saucer. Absolutely. Think about it in this way. If you look at yourself as the cup, when you're looking internally, when you want to make sure you maintain a positive, optimistic perspective about anything that's happening. So yes, I'm gonna get that great opportunity. Yes, I'm going to get married. Yes, I'm going to have a child. Yes, I'm gonna be able to buy a home. Yes, my finances are going to be blessed. Yes, my relationships are going to be blessed. Always have a very optimistic perspective when it's internal about you.
Prophesize over yourself.
Okay. When you're thinking outside of you and people are pulling from you, and you're pouring to other people, you're pouring and you're pouring and you're pouring. You want to look at the cup as half empty. Why? Because eventually you will keep pouring from yourself and you won't have anything to pour. So that's why you look at the cup half empty when you're pouring outside of you into other people. When you're looking at yourself, look at the cup opposed to being half empty, half full. As long as the glass is half full, now you have a different perspective about you. Like, my cup is half full. It ain't empty. It's half full, girl. You understand what I'm saying? So paint the visual like I'm half full, not half empty. When you're pouring out to other people, girl, my cup is half empty. All I got is a little overflow on the saucer. Sometimes we feel selfish telling people no.
Because we're, especially as women.
Own your no.
It's a whole sentence.
Own your no. Love your no. Worship your no. Celebrate your no. But on the same side of that, guess what you do? Celebrate your yes.
Yes, right.
And when you say yes, you say it with your chest. And the same with no.
Yes!
No. Put some neck in it. Roll your back. No. And don't feel guilty. And I know that's hard. And that is literally a talent that you have to learn, or a skill that you have to learn, a muscle that you have to work. Yes and no. Because sometimes we say yes and really, we really need to say yes. We really need to say yes. Because again, being reciprocal. If you didn't pull so much from everybody else around you, girl, it's time for you to say a yes. Say yes. Move on. Give back, and move on. It's just that simple.
Yes. So let me explain something to you, ladies and gentlemen, watching in real time and later on time. If you are planning to attend the Baggage Claim International Women's Empowerment Conference, are men welcome?
No.
Only women.
So Baggage Claim is, okay. So what Baggage Claim is a safe destination for women to claim, heal, and release from any emotional baggage that we have ever carried. As I stated, some of us are maybe not going through anything, but I challenge you to continue to live and see what you pick up with your bag. We carry our bags because we feel like we're supposed to, and we have to. You don't have to carry that baggage. You don't have to continue to be mad, sad. You don't have to continue to be angry. Okay, fine, you were raped. How long you gonna keep walking around with that? Okay, you was molested. Okay, your daddy ain't about nothing. Your mama wasn't there for you. That's fine. Guess what? What you need to do now is don't be the mother that your mother was to you. Don't be the father that your father was to you. Stop carrying the bags that you carry, because you don't have to, because you're not the bags you carry.
That's right.
Life is too short to woe is me forever. Have a moment. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get yourself together. So at Baggage Claim, there will be a poet. Shout out to Teresa the Songbird. Shout out to Zaviel Janae, who is a phenomenal singer, both award-winning. It's a one-woman show with me. I literally walk you through the bags that I've accumulated over my life. As a 6-year-old child, picking up my bag as a child molestation survivor. I survived. Because that man could have killed me, because he said he would, but he didn't. Although it was inappropriate touching, no penetration, at the end of the day, that's still my story. And guess what? That story made me who I am. Because now I have the courage to speak to people about it, and people are tapping me on my shoulder saying, me too, I've been through it and I never told anybody. Or I didn't have a safe place to say it happened or it's happening to me. Or because, in our community, we don't talk about family business. Because what we do, we'll pray about it all day long. We'll pray. But Queen, let me tell you something. The word says prayer without works is what? Dead. So you have got to do the work. And what does that look like? Pray, get on the couch, prescription, PCP. And I'm not talking about the drug.
I'm not doing this.
Prayer, couch, prescription. Girl, you can't unpack all that drama and trauma you've been through by yourself.
That's right.
Many of the people that you're talking to, one, don't care what you've been through, or three, don't, and not even equipped to deal with what you've gone through.
Let me explain something to you, because you can overwhelm. It's not that you should suppress or stop talking, but sometimes you can overwhelm someone if they don't have the tools, and then you're adding baggage to them, not intentionally.
You're dumping on them,
so
and they are not. They're not emotional.
And they don't know how to call back their energy and then protect themselves. That's why I tell y'all.
And they don't know, they're not emotionally intelligent or balanced enough to maintain your baggage in their own.
Right. And they
I want to hear that today. Well, I want to hear that today. I got my own baggage. Hey sis, let me give you a phone number. Black Girls Therapy. They gonna help you.
No, for real.
Yeah, for real.
But that's the thing where though we have to be okay, like you said, with the no. We have to be okay with, like, you know what, I am really saddened to hear this information that you shared with me. However, let me direct you to someone that will be able to support you in a better way than I can.
I love that, direct. I love that you stated that.
We're going to direct you, right? Yep. And this is what I tell people. Cartwheel, somersault your ass to a couch. And you can do that virtually, for real.
Yep. So I say that all the time. My nonprofit is called Bags, Becoming a Guiltless Survivor. And that's exactly what we do. We steer you to the mental health professionals that you need, period. Because this is what I learned. Although I'm the child molestation survivor, at the time I was the victim. Who knew that my mother also was suffering alongside with me? So your drama and your trauma impeded on your community and your tribe, and they didn't have the words or did not want to burden you with the idea like, oh, I'm suffering too.
Especially so that is what generation, because your mother's probably my mother's generation. Because my mom is going to be 80, but so your mom is she in her late 60s?
My mom's 62. My mother's a baby.
She young. She young. Yeah. Yes, but her generation after her, they didn't talk.
They didn't talk, and that is the problem. We need to encourage our people to talk, speak up, say something, tap each other on the shoulders, pull each other aside. Hey, I got an issue. I got a problem. I need help. Period. It's just that simple.
That's right. And then you have to watch your children. You have to have conversations. Like with my niece and nephew, I tell them straight, if I can't see you when they're young, when we're in the store, why are your children all the way behind you?
Yeah.
If I can't see you, I can't help you. Everybody be sitting in the room together.
Right.
We playing right here.
Right. Together. Right. And even if they're not in the room with you and they're not with you, you need to equip them with the right words.
That's right.
You need to let people know, you cannot touch my private parts. When you get to a certain age, no means no. At all ages, no means no, but you cannot touch my vagina. Damn, a glory hole. What they call it?
A bonus hole.
A glory and a boa. Girl, you see.
It's a vagina.
All that. So you give them the right words. See, that's the issue. Right. Obviously, a lot of young adults, children, don't have the right words, and they're not emotionally intelligent enough to articulate what is or what could possibly happen to them. It may not even happen yet, but you want to school them, educate them, and make them aware. You see, I'm covering all the bases. School, make them aware, bring them to in the know, so they can understand. Hey, I don't like this feeling. I don't like being told that. You know, this is a secret. No. There's no secrets. I don't keep secrets from my mommy.
Right. There you go.
Period.
Exactly. So this is awesome. So this is your 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
And this is the second one in DC. I'm sorry about DC. This is the second one in Atlanta.
Second one was, yes. So we had the first one in Atlanta was Yeah, the first one was in Atlanta, July 22nd. And then speaking into life, come on, sis. And then we had a mini one for my mentees in December. It wasn't open to the public, it was just to my mentees. And then this one, July 22nd, at the ATL Comedy Theater, we are doing baggage claim. It's going to be phenomenal. It's a one-woman show with me, a poet and a singer from 1 to 4. We're going to laugh, we're going to cry, we're going to sing, we're going to dance, we're going to pray, we're going to celebrate being happy, healed, and whole. This, my dear, no one, if you're in the Atlanta area, you do not want to miss. Every ticket purchase will receive a gift bag. There will be vendors. There will be mental health professionals in the room. Everyone needs to be at this event. I promise you, this will be the best well spent money that you have. Come out with your girlfriend. It's a tea party, so pull yourself together. Be real cute.
Get your
Yes,
hat
we're gonna
on.
have a good
Put your
time.
hat
Yes,
on.
yes, put your hat on, your gloves. This is a good day to wear stockings, honey.
Not stockings, not pantyhose.
Put a little pantyhose on, girl.
Not pantyhose. Girl. See, that's our generation. Young, they're like, what's a pantyhose? What's a stocking?
What's a slip, girl? What's a slip?
Girl, do you own a slip, Kiana?
I'm a girl, no.
I do.
I don't own. I barely wear anything under anything. So this not even
in freedom. Yes, I do.
Don't put my business in these streets. The wind blow up, girl. It's gonna be some troubles.
Let me tell you something. I believe, especially because I'm perimenopause, I believe I'm still peri. Draws. Who doing that? Especially, see, here's the thing. During the pandemic, when you were in the house, why are you putting on drawers anyway? And you just walking around the house. First of all, you shouldn't even be bathing, using all that water.
Friend, I bathe every day,
She said,
morning and night. And sis, I don't wear drawers, and I'm praying that you don't either. I wear panties when I do.
Panties.
We're ladies. Anytime a man say check off his drawers to me, I said, sir, are you who you talking to? John, Jim, Billy? I'm not a man.
Not take off your draw. Yeah, see, here's the thing. So your drawers or your bloomers, your cycle draw would be your cycle. You got to keep.
I still wear panties, even on those days.
Well, let me tell you something. I own all of them. Actually, I threw all my bloomers and drawers away because I'm not there anymore, right?
Oh, girl, my mother period didn't stop till she was 55.
See, here's the thing, and we don't even, because you might speak it up. I haven't been that year straight. You know, when you're a year straight, that's right. When you're a year straight, that's when you're in menopause.
Oh,
so I'm just peri. I'm a baby.
Okay, I see it. But yeah, I want everyone to come. There'll be so many different women in the room, someone that can relate to whatever you're going through. And you mentioned men. Men, you cannot come, but you can support. You can buy a ticket. You can donate a ticket. You can support by that. You can buy a ticket, put my name in it, and send me a mess in the memo. Send me a message and just say, "Hey, Kiana, I know I can't come, but I would like to support." Buy a ticket, and I have a lot of deserving women who cannot afford to come to the event. The other thing I would say is baggage claim. The men's version is coming.
And you know what? I think that's a beautiful thing, because I really think that our men, they hold a lot, and
yes,
society expects them to be what some of them are not capable of, and some of them, that ain't their bag. That ain't their stuff. That ain't their ministry. So they need to learn how to stay in their lane. It's okay to shed tears. It's okay to ask for assistance. And just the man village, the brother village, needs to be stronger and supportive and be okay when our brothers, our men are vulnerable. So
yes. And you know, I think we also should support them. You know, it's not necessarily just a brotherhood or the man village. I think women, I really believe that we should be supporting each other. That's right. That is the issue. You know, again, enemy have us pitted against each other. And I believe wholeheartedly that if we were to come together as one, not one as in gender, I'm talking about one humanity, as in family. Black women and black men, if we came together, you have no idea what we would be.
Yeah, we would be so much stronger. That's absolutely correct.
Absolutely
correct. Yes. So again, the event is happening on July 22nd at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, the Underground. For you all that don't know, in Atlanta or anywhere else, the Underground is in the city of Atlanta proper.
Yes, downtown Atlanta.
Right. They have opened up the Atlanta Comedy Theater there. They also have one in Norcross, but this event is happening at the Underground in the city of Atlanta.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Kiana, I saw that you're also going to South Africa.
Yes.
And a wellness and wealth mental health conference that
Yes.
is October 1st through October 10th.
Yes, ma'am. And we're going to take baggage claim there too. I couldn't have asked for this. My God, the Lord has been blessing me. And I'm just telling you, it's been an amazing experience. And this ride has just been phenomenal for me. So I'm looking forward to speaking to the sisters there. It will be mixed company at the mental health event, but the goal is to absolutely, I'm just in my phone about to die. The goal is to make an impact even there. So I'm excited, and I'm certain that there'll be stories to be told when I get back.
Exactly. Now, is this your first time going to South Africa?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I see that she is inviting people. So if you go to her social media, she has it up on her social media page, Kiana Dancie, her IG page, Facebook page, and I'm sure it'll be on her website, kianadancie.com, that if you want to join her at the conference for wellness, mental wellness, and health wellness, you can join her. This is awesome, 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 Kiana. I'm so proud of you. So here's the thing: whenever she is in town at the Atlanta, Georgia area and not busy, she does host at the Atlanta Comedy Theater at either location, Norcross or the Underground, correct?
Yes. So I'm mainly at the underground location as of late, but it's just wherever I need to be. I'm about to be really busy, so don't be surprised when I pick up the phone and call you and say, "Hey, sis, you busy?" Because I'm about to go.
You about to go?
I'm about to go.
About to go. I didn't even tell the audience how we met. So we actually met, and it's 11 years now. We
Oh,
met
wow.
11 years this month. We met in
Wow.
Bermuda. Remember the comedy competition? It was the first annual Bermuda comedy competition. Come wreck shop or something.
I just remember that fish.
Girl, why I got that in my notes? Let me explain. Girl, we went to some spot, a little small joint. They made us some fried fish. It may have had pickles. It was so simple. On some white bread. I don't even know if it was wheat. When I tell you that was the freshest, bestest fish, I think we kind of turned right back around and went again the same day.
We sure did. And I was like, I know we in the middle of nowhere. And if I don't come back from the Bermuda Triangle, I'm all right. Because this fish right here.
That fish, why I got that in my notes? That fish was so amazing. The hotel was nice. The scenery was nice. And Bermuda is not cheap. Let's be very clear. Bermuda's not cheap, and that water is gorgeous. So I understand it's right across from South Carolina. So we're really not far from Bermuda right now. We're not that far. But that's when we first met, and then we share Leroy Williams, my brother in comedy. May he rest in peace, because you all have gone overseas before, and he used to talk about you. So we actually met in Bermuda. So I was familiar with you from Leroy. Yeah.
Oh, bless his heart. Bless his heart. Well, this phone gonna go down. It's gonna die on you, sis.
No, we're gonna let you go. We thank you so much for your yes and for coming on. And we do I'm starting an inspiration affirmation that I want to do at the end. And actually, I will be using yours. So our closing inspiration for today is, and I love this: remember, you're not the bags you carry, by Dr. Kiana Dancie. You're not the bags you carry. Drop the load and please don't pick up nobody else's bags. Kiana Dancie. Okay, thank you so much. Have a wonderful time in Houston. Have an awesome event on July 22nd, and I will see you soon. Peace and power.
Yes, the link is in my bio. Make sure everyone follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. My book can be purchased if you're unable to come to the event. You can buy my book on my website. On my website, it is autographed, but you can buy it from Amazon. You can buy a book from me anywhere they sell books. Kiana Dancie is there. I have a journal, which is the companion journal to the book. The book is my story. The journal can be yours. So I look forward to seeing you wherever you are, whoever you're doing it with. I pray that you are blessed. But most importantly, I pray not only, of course, I want you to be blessed, but I also want you to have joy, peace, and laughter in your belly. So have a good time. And I love you.
All right. Peace, Kiana. Love you, love you, love you. See you soon. Be well.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Kiana Dancie, for your yes and joining us here on I Know Dope People with Queen Aishah. And thank you all for watching live, and all of you that will be watching in later on time. We appreciate you too. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe on my YouTube channel, Queen Aishah, QueenAishah. Remember the last H for happy, healthy, humorous, all that. Put that H on because my parents decided to put the H on. Peace and power. Be well.